And the match begins. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Lopez. And they've won possession again. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Well, he's lost the ball. Read it superbly to take back possession. And that will be the keeper's ball. Well, for Club Tijuana, the bitter taste of defeat in their last game. They lost against Monterrey. What do you anticipate seeing this time, Lee?
Well, Derek, never easy losing, but 3-1, not great. But I think they might win today after that disappointment.
Well, as you can see, our hosts know a thing or two about scoring goals. In fact, Lee, they have the most potent attack in the league.
Yes, Derek, in front of goal, they seem to be faultless. Superb creative element to this team provides the chances, and they don't waste too many, do they? Clinical.
And he's broken free. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. The opening goal of the game then. Lopez. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Gomez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Chance to run at them. And teammates to play it to. Joao Plata. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Can he get them level? Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here's the goal again, and he's just been caught napping, hasn't he? Had his pocket picked and rightly punished. Schoolboy stuff.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So, a level contest, 1-1. Jaime Gomez. Gonzalo Jara. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Thou shalt not pass, was the message delivered. Played into the centre of the box. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Chala. Lopez. Well, couldn't keep it. An attacking possible. Real chance. Is it going to be? Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. This looks promising. It might be on for them. Well, he's given us away. The cut back. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, as we can see again here, he knows exactly what he's doing and kids all the defenders with the cutback. And then from there, the keeper had little chance. 2-on-1, left completely exposed, and it made for a simple finish in the end. Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
So there we have it, 2-1. Marcel Ruiz. Jaime Gomez. And a throw-in forthcoming. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Good movement. Possession changing hands. Breaking at pace. And he's broken free. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Gigliotti. Throw-ins given. Real danger. Under pressure to get it away. Mauro Manotas. He could really get at the opposition. Oh, he's given us away. Just the clearance that was needed. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they take advantage? Can he make it count? Suffice it. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
And there it is, perfectly executed.
Well, here's the replay, and he'll be telling his friends and the media after the game he was aiming for the top corner. And do you know what? I'm going to believe him. Well done.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Gomez. Ruiz. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Can he put it away? And that's a straightforward stop.
The visitors are struggling with possession, really. But again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic. Pace really hurts defences.
And he's through here. Offside, a tight one. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And that was a very fine read. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Just cutting off the supply. Mauro Manotas. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, the post got in the way. Showing plenty of defensive acumen and conceding the throw-in. Well, following on from the previous incident, he sees yellow now. Chance here. And not cleared away properly. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Played into the centre of the box. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's way, way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
Sauro. Claudio Baeza. Chala. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. There to win it back. All the way through to the keeper then. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Good visualisation and execution. And they know they need to stop him. Giving the ball away. It's there for him. Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Sauro. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Moving into the advanced position. Well, they have the ball once more. Mauro Manotas. Here's Montoya. And that's going to do it for the first half. Not going to plan here. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Now can they counter clinically? Oh, he's really opened them up here. Into the advanced position. And a fine tackle. Oh, terrific pass. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Claudio Baeza. Real chance. Surely. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again, and all the credit goes to the goal scorer. But you have to ask questions about the keeper. He's got to have that covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room if it stays like this, Derek. He's not happy. Just look at him.
And a substitution in the offing. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And the emphasis is on creativity. A glorious chance. And danger still. The net is staring him in the face. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed.
Well, my initial opinion was to blame the goalkeeper, but here we get a better angle of it. Absolutely nothing it can do. A huge deflection, keeper no chance.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Chala. Lopez. Well, they need to get tighter here. It's a good-looking ball in behind. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
A chance to revisit the goal. Gonzalo Jara. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, he must proceed with great care. Could easily have been cautioned. Vasquez. Delightful pass. Offside, close one. Gomez. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Moving it forward. And the pass overhit. Lopez. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Gonzalo Jara. Ruiz. Wonderfully weighted pass. Have they given him too much space? Can he take advantage? Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Baeza. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Gonzalo Jara. Gomez. And unable to keep possession. Baeza. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way wide there.
Gonzalo Jara. Ruiz. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, they've given him too much space. And the keeper showing tremendous command. So the corner played into the box. The end product just wasn't there. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And that's going to go all the way out of play. Disappointing. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Chance to attack using width. Opportunity! And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Well, no card, but the referee clearly indicating that he's on his last warning. The crossbar. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Losing possession. He's lost it. Far from a good pass. Into the advanced position. It should be. Looks promising, this. That's a nice looking ball. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. A very effective challenge put in. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, he likes to run at them. Beautifully timed. And this situation could be dangerous. It might be. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Gonzalo Jara. Mauro Manotas. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. A glorious chance. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Can he put it away? But it can't get through. Played into the centre of the box. Well, no end product. Montoya. Crossing possibilities. Claudio Baeza. Well, they couldn't keep it. Well, possession lost, intercepted. Vasquez. Lopez. So a throw in here. Oh, surely. Oh, good save. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long-range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee. An alert intervention. A really effective shielding under pressure. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. And very deftly cut out. Useful looking position, you've got to say. It looks promising, and he's in. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And giving it away. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball 1. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned, Lee.
Yeah, and it was the nature of the performance more than anything. They just never got out of second gear and were dominated all over the park. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Ante todo, quiero agradecerle por tomarse el tiempo para hablar con nosotros. Gracias de nuevo.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. And live action from Liga MX is coming right up. It's Necaxa, and they take on Club Tijuana.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
So the initial 11 for the home side. It looks like a conventional 4-4-2.
A preferred formation by Arsene Wenger when he arrived at Arsenal. Two main strikers, four across the midfield. Really important for the fullbacks to link up with the wide midfielders in this system.
This is how the visitors will set up today. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The two main strikers will stay close together. The full-backs will link up with the wide players. The two holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
And this confrontation is underway. An unforced error, you've got to say. Gomez. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Options in the middle. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way wide there.
It might be on for them. It should be. Well, body in the way. Alvarez. Well read to put an end to that attack. Barragan. Maximiliano Salas. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Can he convert? Straightforward take. Well, no luck keeping possession. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time, over the bar.
Marquez. Mauro Manotas. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Well, the keeper should grab hold of it. Ruiz. Well, visionary passing. Looks promising, this. A good and fair challenge. Montes. Barragan. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
I don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead.
And he read it superbly. Sandoval. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Guzman. Marquez. And he's in. Not out of the woods yet. Well, you have to say, he's going to be very cross with himself.
Well, how's he missed it? It should be the first goal of the game.
Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. He's given us away. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. A really sumptuous ball. He's managed to get in behind. Routine, really. It looks promising. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Can he finish? Wide of the target, and he's going to be disappointed.
Disappointed? Wow, it's a shocker. He should be doing a lot better than that.
Arce. Andrade. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Can he do it? I don't think the goalkeeper will be complaining about poor finishing like that, Lee.
No, it's not about the goalkeeper. It's about that poor effort. That really is awful.
Take it away. And space to cross it. Arce. And taken away. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they get in behind them? Real chance. The net is staring him in the face. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Well, it was completely miscontrolled. A bit sloppy in possession. Well, there to intercept. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. Chance to do damage. Wasted possession again. Mauro Manotas. Can he take advantage? Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Arce. Montes. Andrade. Barragan. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Couldn't keep the ball. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, showing excellent vision. Can he put it away? A very enterprising break, and they were almost rewarded, Lee.
Well, counter-attack football at his best. Soak up the pressure, hit the opposition. All of a sudden, you get a chance on goal. It wasn't far off, was it?
Doesn't want to lose his cool here. It is to be a throw-in. What can he do from here? Good-looking cross. Couldn't keep it. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Arce. Effective-looking pass. Lopez. Well, strong play here. Crossing into the middle. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Good tackle. And this situation could be dangerous. And he misfires. The score sheet remains blank.
Well, it looked for all of the world that it should have been the first goal of the game. But his finishing has to be better than that. Well, Derek, you can sense the frustration growing from the fans. That leads on to the players being frustrated too. You can sense it. Can they get the goal?
Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Are they going to forge ahead? Alvarez might be able to set up the chance. Is it going to be? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
One 0 then. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Well, sloppy in possession. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. All hands on deck. He's in here. The break that time was excellent. Not so much the finish.
Oh, it was brilliant, wasn't it? The move, the counter-attack, and then all you needed to do was finish it off, and they couldn't.
Gomez. This looks promising. Fruitful looking attack. And there to intervene. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Bad pass. Using his physical strength to shield it. Not a good pass. An attack full of promise. And he's broken free. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, he knows putting his team 2 up would have been a big, big move in this game.
So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
And this confrontation is underway. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to...
Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
I don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end.
Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Can he finish? Wide of the target, and he's going to be disappointed.
Disappointed? Wow, it's a shocker.
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Gomez. Guzman. He's found a pocket of space. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Andrade. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? He's in behind. And that is defending of the highest order.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can the players do theirs? They need an equaliser.
And now the delivery. That's how to rob them of possession. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Andrade. Arce. I must say, this looks promising. Poor attempt at a pass, really. And threading it forward. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. And a substitution in the offing. Marcel Ruiz. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. And fed forwards. Well off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Mauro Manotas. And it might be. And, oh, magnificent reaction. And over comes the corner. Well, that was anything but a textbook header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. Just caught you off the top of his head, really.
Sandoval. Salas. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Half an hour remaining then. No real threat, you've got to say. And the poor touch didn't help them on the possession front. Maximiliano Salas. Difficult to stop him. And there the attack ends for now. Arce. Andrade. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Guzman. Marquez. And he might be through here. It's opened up for him. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, the keeper will be frustrated. He thought he'd saved it. He's so unlucky there. It's a good angle from him as well, but it's in the back of the net.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Well, a second goal for them here. Aguirre. Could reduce the deficit. Oh dear, that moment might come back to haunt them. A bad miss.
Well, they needed that one to go in for sure. There won't be many more chances like that in the game, you feel. The visitors have totally controlled possession, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
A glorious chance. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. So 20 minutes to go. Arce. And that pass could be troublesome. Could it be? Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Corner kick played in. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping following that long shot, Lee.
Yeah, concentration when the ball's in the air for that long. Just get behind it, get your hands up.
An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Time for a change then. Arce. Aguirre. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And options in the centre. And a no-nonsense clearance. And over comes the corner. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Carrera. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Ruiz. An incisive pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. He's got the right idea with that pass. Too much pace on that particular pass. Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. Can they hit on the break? Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. And a substitution in the offing. And he's fired over the corner. Well, sadly, from his point of view, wayward, to say the least.
Well, it's a shocker. I wasn't very good at heading, Derek, but I could have done better than that.
And a throw-in forthcoming. A bit sloppy in possession. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Carrera. And the emphasis is on creativity. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And he's in. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Can they take advantage? It's got to be. And that is offside. Gomez. Guzman. David Carrera. Arce. Well read to win possession back. This is looking threatening. And there's the feed into the box. Insufficient accuracy with the head early.
Yeah, he got there as well. It was all about could he get it on target, but when you see how far he missed, wow.
Ruiz. What can he do from here? And beyond the last defender, offside. Guzman. Gomez. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Losing possession a bit easily. Breaking at pace. Guzman. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors, Lee.
Well, you have to say they did deserve the win. The 2-goal margin might flatter them a little, but that won't bother them. It's 3 points in the bag.
In the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Lee.
Well, so often goal scorers catch the eye, but certainly somebody has to assist those goal scorers. And today this lad was brilliant. He was my pick for man of the match, all over the place. Really good in set-up play. Very, very good performance.
A very enterprising break, and they were almost rewarded.
Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Le agradezco el tiempo. Le agradecemos nuevamente.
One man the focus of attention. Will he add to his total of 4 goals from his last 3? This is EA TV. A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback, Lee Dixon. And we're ready to bring you live action from Liga MX. It's Club Tijuana, and they face Gallos Blancos de Querétaro.
Yeah, great to be here. How lucky are we, Derek? We get paid for this. Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too. Should be great.
This is the lineup for the home team. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The two main strikers will stay close together. The fullbacks will link up with the wide players. The two holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Well, they are a team with a penchant for the explosive counter-attack. Is that something you think we'll see this time round, Lee?
Yeah, pretty much, Derek. They perhaps don't have that creative midfield to produce, so sitting back and soaking up pressure and trying to utilise their pacey forwards is their best option.
And now they get the ball rolling. Mendoza. Jefferson Montero. Doing well to keep possession and take it away. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. And firing it into the area. But he did his job defensively. Opportunity to take the lead. That is a tackle and a half. There to win it back. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
He's really hit form of late. The defenders are really going to have to watch him. 4 goals in the last 3 matches.
Well, for Club Tijuana, you have to conclude everything went to plan in their win against Necaxa. How might it go today, Lee? Real chance. Must score. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Couldn't keep the ball. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Well, that's one for them to pursue. Can they forge ahead? And with that, they thwarted the opportunity. Over it comes. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Jaime Gomez. Mauro Manotas. Running with the ball confidently. Must be. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. Corner kick played in. Just the clearance that was called for. Esteban Paves. Great opportunity. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that. Well, just look at the reactions on the touchline. They just need to keep their composure now. This is far from over.
One 1-0 then. Esteban Paves. Well, they couldn't keep it. Might be able to produce from this position. And it's played into the centre. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And threading it forward. This could be the equaliser. Suffice it to say, his edge is blunt. Poor effort.
Well, he got a lot right there, but he got one thing wrong, and that was the finish.
Oh, what an opportunity. Gives it a go. And danger still. Well, they can keep possession now. Ramirez. He continues his run. That's fine play to keep control of the ball. Well, making high pressing work for them here. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, I'm almost lost for words here, Derek. It's such sloppy defending. You can't be giving the ball away there and not expect to get punished. Just really poor.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Marcel Ruiz. And they need to get tighter. Ruiz. And with the goalkeeper. Robbed them. There's a slide rule pass. He just needs to keep a cool head. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key. And then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish. Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Can they get in behind them? Well, beaten easily here. And a chance to level it. What an important piece of defending. Played into the centre of the box. It didn't happen for them. An attack full of promise. It's there for him. Well, nothing productive, really. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Gonzalo Jara. Esteban Paves. And he's in. Well, the post got in the way. Doesn't want to give it away here. And he read it well defensively. Jefferson Montero. Montes. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. This could level it, and it's come off the keeper. And a time for cool heads. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Takes aim! Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Montes. Jefferson Montero. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Looks promising, this. And intercepting it. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here's the replay, and Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible, and he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride.
Well, as we see from the stats, it's nothing to split these two teams up. It's been a brilliant attacking game. Defences are stretched on both sides. Midfielders creative for both sides. And the forwards have had a field day, Derek.
on attacking possibilities. Might jump in front. Keeper getting the touch. It's opened up for him. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, Derek, as we see it again, it's a big mistake. You try to teach youngsters not to get caught in possession and be aware of what's around you. He has no clue, and he pays the price.
Three-two it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Marcel Ruiz. Well, they have the ball once more. Possession changing hands. Dangerous looking attack. Now far from a smooth challenge. Now will the referee produce a card? And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Good effort here! And we're at the halfway stage in this match. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, the saying in the theatre, take a bow, that's exactly what he should be doing after that first half performance. Just giving the Man of the Match award now. Sensational.
Guessed correctly and saved it. Esteban Paves. Great opportunity. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen. Well, making high pressing work for them here. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. There's a slide rule pass. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, the post got in the way. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Esteban Paves. Chance to cross. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. And that will be the keeper's ball. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Garcia. Montes. A move of promise on the flank. Dangerous ball.
Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging for someone to get on the end of it. But as good as the move is, the goalkeeper has had an absolute shocker. Beaten at his near post. Terrible.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Garcia. Montes. Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, simple for the keeper. And there to intervene. Well, let's see if something comes of this. A matter of keeping his composure. Oh, off the post. Still alive. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And because he's on his own, he collects himself and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Jefferson Montero. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Now, what can they do from here? Well, nicely cut out. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. It looks promising. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Mendoza under some pressure. Montes. It's opening up for them. Suffice it to say, his edge is blunt. Poor effort.
Well, he got a lot right there, but he got one thing wrong, and that was the finish.
Well, pressing really high. Losing possession a bit easily. Nice and easy for the keeper. Opportunity here. Unable to keep the ball. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Here it is now, a substitution.
The hosts have really controlled possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Well, nothing productive, really. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. A really vital interception. Well, that's an awful finish, and the goalkeeper could do nothing but hang on to it.
Easy save for the keeper. Absolutely terrible finishing from the attacker.
Dangerous looking attack. Oh, in with a chance. Can he find the net? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, Derek, the keeper's not going to want to see the replay of this. Completely caught out at his near post. Shocker.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Montes. He's given us away. Chances on. And it's there for him. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do.
Inside the last quarter of an hour. Garcia. Well, high marks for that pass. Opportunity it is. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
And showing fine vision. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. And a substitution in the offing. Antonio Rios. And intercepted it. Montes. Jefferson Montero. Palma. Well, running room in the wide position. And the cross into the middle. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no. Is it going to be? Keeper did his job to begin with. Opportunity missed. Just 10 minutes to go. Can they create something from here? Can he put it in? It could be up for grabs. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Overcooked that one. Easy save. Marcel Ruiz. Esteban Paves. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Really getting stuck in defensively. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And in the perfect position to read it. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Committed challenge. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? And it might be. Incredible instinctive goalkeeping.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? But you have to praise his reflexes there.
And now the delivery. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's way, way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
Three minutes of added time here. Well, no luck keeping possession. Jaime Gomez. It's with Paves. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Is this the moment? Just found wanting in terms of the finish then. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces, Lee.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressive up front. Their forwards really hit form today. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, making high pressing work for them here.
Le agradezco por esta oportunidad, por hacerse el tiempo. Gracias por estas palabras.
Bien, les damos la bienvenida. Comenzaremos ahora con las preguntas. Bueno, vamos a ir cerrando. Gracias por venir.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football, and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, with me for commentary is Lee Dixon, and we're ready to bring you live action from Liga MX. It's Tigres, and they take on Club Tijuana.
Yeah, great to be here. How lucky are we, Derek? We get paid for this. Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too. Should be great.
One of many positive things you can say about the visitors is that they have the most potent attack in the league, Lee, and that is official.
Well, Derek, fans want to see goals. We all want to see goals. And this lot rarely let us down. They're prolific. Ian Wright would have scored an absolute hatful in this team.
And the lineup for the home side. Well, as a team, Lee, they love to apply almost suffocating pressure. Based on the lineup, do you expect the same approach today?
Yeah, I think so, Derek. It makes it really difficult for the opponents to find their rhythm unless their touch is absolutely perfect. It forces mistakes, so I'd expect we'll be seeing plenty of that from them today.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. It does look as though they will mirror their opponents with a conventional 4-4-2 formation, Lee.
Yeah, and when you go against a 4-4-2 and you're playing it yourself, you match up in midfield, and that's the important area. Sometimes you play two midfield players, you can get outnumbered. when a number 10 comes in between you, but it's not the case today. It's all about individuals against individuals. Who's going to come out on top?
Well, not great defending. Might be a chance here. Can he put them ahead? The goals seem to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
André-Pierre Gignac. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Well, he's done really well with his angles there. Good reactions too.
Good movement. And players waiting in the centre. Can they convert? And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Gomez. Marcel Ruiz. Marquez. Well, they've lost the ball. And they do like to press whenever they can. Lopez. And snuffing out the danger. And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. What a big moment, given the scoreline and the circumstances. A penalty and a red card.
Well, when the scores are level in a game like this, you don't want to make any mistakes. There's been a mistake made. Will it be costly?
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. He's driven in the corner. And it all counts for naught. Still looking for space. Are they going to forge ahead? Oh, keeper dealt with it. It'll be a corner. And firing it into the area. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. In the right place to cut out the pass. André-Pierre Gignac. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And a poor ball. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, he'll be irked with himself. Oh, good vision. And providing width. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. André-Pierre Gignac. A real opening now. Good defending to prevent the chance. Well, he's given... An attack full of promise. Delivering it into the box. And he clears the danger. And giving the ball away. Or is it going to end up being productive for them? Opportunity it is. He's unable to take the chance, and he'll be disappointed here.
Well, 0-0. It should be 1-0. It really should.
Well, it was a very good... And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. And a creative look about this. Can they take the lead here? And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Pizarro. Fernandez on the ball. Pizarro. Just not looking confident in possession. It's a good-looking ball in behind. In position. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. He's given us away. And a throw-in forthcoming. Beautifully weighted ball. Flag up, tight offside. Marcel Ruiz. And he's through here. Is it going to be? Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, they're conceding too many chances, and the crowd sense that too. They're trying to urge their team on.
Acosta. Marquez. Fruitful looking attack. Can he put them ahead? Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
Acosta. High pressing at its best. Fernandez. And there to intervene. Marquez. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Diego Reyes. Pizarro on the ball. Well, nicely cut out. Delightful pass. This looks promising. Good looking cross. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And now the delivery, and nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Textbook defending inside the box. Pizarro. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defended well. Ruiz. André-Pierre Gignac. What can they do from here? So the referee blows his whistle for half-time. A tense contest so far, Lee. What have you made of the visitors?
Well, Derek, they might be the top scorers, but they found it hard to find their rhythm today. I'm sure in the second half they'll produce some chances. Can they convert them? They normally do.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Marquez. Good visualization and execution. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Acosta. Fernandez. Gignac has it. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. He's in behind. In search of space. Lopez. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Fernandez. And here is Diego Reyes. Unable to keep the ball. Fernandez. And here is Diego Reyes. Fernandez. Pizarro. Fernandez on the ball. Read it superbly to take back possession. Real danger. He's in with a chance. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. And firing it into the area. Well read to put an end to that attack. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Fernandez. Gignac has it. Outdoing his opponent. Oh, lovely ball. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. And that is offside.
Well, we can see the stats. They don't lie. They haven't created enough chances today, but the quality in the end should pull them through in this game. Been frustrating for the fans, though.
A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, the outcome is... There's a free kick here. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. André-Pierre Gignac. An alert intervention. Opportunity in the wide area. Can he do it to take the lead? And the opportunity for the opening goal goes begging.
Well, the stalemate should have been broken there. It's a real terrible miss.
Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Fernandez. Couldn't hang on to it. Looks promising, this. And space available inside. Firing it towards goal. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Fernandez. André-Pierre Gignac. A bit sloppy in possession. And giving the ball away. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Crucial interception amid impending danger. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Corner kick played in. There it is! Down to 10 men, but don't write them off just yet. The opening goal, 1-0.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say, and he's punished.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Ruiz. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. They couldn't maintain possession. Pizarro. And the counter-attack is on, options available. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And that will mean a caution.
Well, definitely a yellow card, Derek.
Well, no problems defensively. Diego Reyes. Lopez. Pizarro. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. He's got the right idea with that pass. And he's through. And oh, he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, what a chance for an equaliser, Derek. At this level, you don't get many chances, and that was one of them.
And the right place to cut out the pass. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. He's protecting it effectively. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, what an opportunity. And he clears it out of harm's way. And played short. Really good interception. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Great strong tackle, throw-in forthcoming. Well, play was allowed to carry on, but now that it's come to a halt, a caution. He continues his run. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this game. The fans are certainly doing their bit.
And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Gomez. Ruiz. Marquez. Mauro Manotas. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Diego Reyes. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Marcel Ruiz. And the referee blows for a foul. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but...
The free kick, and the keeper took it cleanly. Diego Reyes. Lopez. Well, by playing keep ball like this, they're keeping the opposition at bay. André Pierre Gignac. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Ruiz. Beautifully weighted ball. And the alarm bells are ringing. Can he convert? Teammate in support. We have entered the final minute of normal time. He's in here. Has eyes for goal. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, here's the replay, and the keeper knows that near post should be his, but he left a gap and he got punished.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out, one apiece. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Can they grab the lead late on? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. And the ball's gone. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And the referee decided that intervention was illegal and cautionable.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
A decisive clearance it was. The final whistle, and you can hear exactly what the fans think about the red card, which is going to be one of the big talking points as well as the result here, Lee.
Well, you can't blame the fans for getting wrapped up in the emotion, you really can't. What you can blame is the player for getting wrapped up in the emotion. You've really got to keep your head nice and cool. He didn't do that, and he's cost his team today, he really has.
Gracias por acompañarnos. Agradecemos que se tome el tiempo. Gracias de nuevo.